Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back, Baldur's Gate
If
2.
you wish.
Alright, so here's the deal. This area is extremely unpleasant. I never really know what I'm getting into down here. I shouldn't have done that. I should have put the shield on first. Whatever. Alright, so I don't know what's going to come at us here. Sometimes I think Wandering Horror can show up, sometimes it doesn't. I know there's, what do you call it, ghasts and mummies around, and there's spiders here. Okay, but I don't see any kind of nasty poison mist or anything like that. I always kind of remembered some kind of ghost monster rolling in right here. I'll go through to loot the place later. I need to strike while the iron's hot. Should be some gibberlines down here, probably. No, they didn't spawn in. But there will likely be some ghasts and mummies up here. Yeah. Let's just tear through these.
Something. Yes. Miss. Yeah. What?
That is a really unpleasant trap. Wow, that leveled me up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. Yes! Okay. Whirlwind attack, I think, is probably the best move. And I'm real close to leveling up again, so I should honestly level up in this very next encounter. Life, the time, the current one. Alright, and then, there we go. So I'm getting this up to 150. There we go. Yeah, let's just put that on this. Alright, and then spike trap. Alright, so there's some beholders over here. But there can also be some shadows that intervene, so let's try to get this over with. There they are. That took a whole, like, 2 seconds.
Yes.
You, use this. Oh, it's gone.
If you wish.
Use this, now, before the Shadow Fiends get you. There they go. Alright. That's what I was worried about, was the Shadow Fiends getting me. Because if the Shadow Fiends hit you, they can hold you, and then you're just kind of dead. You know, I'm still not certain how you're expected to ever kill these Goths and Beholders like this without this shield. It seems practically impossible. I don't remember if this is trapped or not. Guess not. Interestingly enough, that's only Ashadina if you didn't have Ashadina import over into Baldur's Gate 2 with you. Where I found the Burning Earth, you can find Ashadina instead. I have to watch myself. There are some super unpleasant traps down here. And if Ashadina carries over with you, that's just a Warhammer +2, a normal one. Which isn't really that big of a difference. Because, it's just 1 point of electrical damage. But I do think it's interesting. I'm pretty sure there's one more flesh to stone trap around here somewhere. I can do that. Just because I don't feel like walking all around this area for unnecessary looks. Pretty sure there's another trap. There might not be, though. Looks like there isn't.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
temple of I weep for my children. This simple act of bringing together the two parts of the rod will instill a small amount of faith for an instant. If they are in my presence, such an instant will allow me to destroy the artifact.
Out with it.
Okay, so now I got the artifact piece. That demon was the whole reason I needed those gloves of healing. I could have gone past it and used the scrolls on the pedestal, but it's a whole ordeal because you got to get past it, get the scrolls, put them into the thing, and then cast it without getting interrupted. Unless those are some kind of special instant use scrolls. And if they are that, I would not know because I never need them anyway. No mutant gibberlings. They're normally right here at this little curve that I just walked past. I remember there being a ghost of some kind out here. But it's always been kind of inconsistent. Whether it actually existed or not. I could have been just flat wrong for the entire time. What's this do? Become Berserk Fighter. Hit points double. All damage he sustains is first detracted from his magically gained life. His armor class gains a +4 bonus. Whoa. All his attacks are made as though he were a fighter of the same level. Each attack also receives +2 to hit and damage. When it says a Berserk Fighter, I have to wonder if that means it's actually like you're Berserk, so you're immune to mind effects. That'd be pretty handy. Alright, well, let's go. Seems like an odd choice for the game to throw giants or huge spiders at you. Like 3 huge spiders?
Yeah.
What are those supposed to do exactly? Even early in Baldur's Gate 1, those things aren't a real threat.
Is that you? Have you returned successful?
Okay. So I've got 1/2 of the rod.
I have hidden myself.
I do that because I'm going to need my contingency again. Or my simulacrum. Oh, there's not a you now. I knew that thing would show up when it was inconvenient.
I have hidden myself.
I'll have to wait for him to stumble his way over to where I was. Or walk right to me somehow. Okay. So the Pit of the Dead, I'm not all that worried about. I'm hoping a Lich spawns instead of a Bone Golem at the end of it. Because if it's a Lich, protection from undead will make me immune to that as well. And I can waltz through the whole area, kill everything without any difficulty. You know, everyone's happy.
Kneel and repent. Cast off.
I don't think I can... Oh, you can still save and stuff. This guy's gonna walk over to the pit, though, to throw a corpse in. Or not.
Kneel and repent.
Yeah, you'll want to get out of here, Tad. This place is about to fall down around our ears. Those are bad sounds.
It is done.
Right, and you can never save for quite a while after entering down here. And I don't know why.
Yes, as I thought. Simple.
This zombie's supposed to talk when it sees you. But who lets zombies speak anymore? one more pack of them. No, it raises the question as well. Tensor's transformation said it'd turn you into a fighter of the same level. I'm not a mage, so what... Is it using thief levels to determine what fighter level I turn into? If so, that would, like, give me an extra 3 levels. Or would it just combine them, or just average? I don't know exactly how it quantifies what level you show up
If
as.
you wish.
Alright, well, no one down here can see us either. That's not studded leather, so even though it's +4, it's not better than what I've got. I should kill the Ghoul Lord first. That is a Lich. Perfect. And a Greater Mummy. Greater Mummies are actually terrifying if you fight them. That's why I do my best to avoid fighting them. Okay. So that went pretty well. Protection from undead is OP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another Simulacrum though, because there's one other actually scary encounter down here. So the next zone is the Beholder
I
Hive.
have hidden myself.
I think I still have protection active. Wow, it still only took 48 from that one swing.
I have hidden myself.
Okay. Put this on now. Because I can never remember where all the beholders are. It's easy to get this area and the Underdark Beholder Hive conflated. Because they look identical. The only difference is the layout, or the enemies in them. So there's a bunch of priests in here somewhere. And the priests are all blind, but they can still cast magic. And there's like 6 of them.
I have hidden myself.
And they all use a lot of magic. So they're actually dangerous. Now I plan on killing them, but using this shield while killing them is ill-advised. Because it lowers my strength. And takes an attack away. So I would prefer to kill them all once I'm done with the shield, which means I have to clear the rest of the area of beholders and goths first. You cannot backstab beholders, that's good to know. These aren't real beholders anyway. These are like really, really weak, wimpy little goth ray beholders. Like these guys are weak. They're annoying, but not nearly as powerful as actual beholders are. The ones across the bridge, those were like big time beholders. The things down here are not.
I have hidden myself.
Alright, pretty sure the priests are right over there to my left, in that room that's just slightly explored.
I have... Out with it.
Oh yeah, there they are. 6 of them. Some of them summon, some of them use Flame Strike, some of them throw out mind-affecting spells. All of them are annoying. These, I think, are actual beholders.
Missed.
Yeah, these things are the real deal. And then I don't think this one is. No, that was a weaker one. You can tell from the XP. The real ones are worth 1,400. The weak ones are worth 9,000, which is what Goths are worth as well.
I have hidden myself.
The idea of beholders organizing in hives like this doesn't really make sense either. Beholders
I have
in
hidden
actual
myself.
D&D, I'm pretty sure they just all hate each other. Because each one of them is a psychotic, ultra-suspicious megalomaniac. They all think that the very differences that set them apart, things like the length of a particular eye stalk or a patch of discoloration on their skin, they think things like that make them a superior breed to the rest of the others. All of them
I
do.
have hidden myself.
And so they're constantly bickering and fighting with each other while also thinking everything in existence is plotting against them. I mean, it's rare enough one of them decides to settle down and not try to fry everything in sight just because it exists.
I have hidden myself.
I don't know if it's even possible for them to organize in groups like this. Now, there are some more amiable types of beholders, like spectators. Spectators are alright. They're like true neutral type things. And they're not out to get you. But the rest of these things, yeah, no way. Alright. So I think that's everything I need the shield for. So I can throw this back on. And now then, I'm gonna need you.
It
Let's
is
go.
done.
They're gonna summon stuff, but I think we can take it. Kill the bear. I think we killed all the guys who try to summon things. They're usually the ones in leather. Alright. Now I just gotta take the rod, obliterate the unseen eye.
As I thought.
Even if I don't get this thing off in time, which I should be able to pretty easily, I don't think the unseen eye can hurt me. Yeah, we're all good. That is a good amulet. It just confers a straight 5% magic resistance, and that's it. And yep, the Unseen Eye is now my most powerful kill.
Simple.
It's the only Beholder Mage in the entire game. I didn't even know why it being blind was important until I played Neverwinter Nights and actually met
If
some
you
Beholder
wish.
Mages. Apparently, they're the types of Beholders that choose to get rid of all their eye stalks and their central eye in order to pursue actual arcane ability. And so they become mages. Extremely powerful and competent ones at that. One of them taking over like a big old cult in a city and then quickly gaining a lot of power, conferring power to various other people and stuff. That's very typical beholder behavior. What's not is organizing with other beholders around. They don't like to associate.
I have hidden myself.
I hear.
Awesome, leveling up again. Everything into detect illusion. Once I get this up to 100, I'll just start trying to get everything else up to 150 as well, just to make sure I can always succeed whenever I need to. Alright, so yeah, assassination. And then I think I'll put 2 more into spike trap so I can have 3 of those, just for whenever I need them. Wow, those are quick level ups too. Now, I don't know how much longer I have this for.
Yeah.
But I have one last piece of business down here, and that is to kill Gaul and his group of elite guards. I should probably rest first and go in with a simulacrum. I don't know if I'll actually need it. I guess I could set a time trap before encountering them, and I have assassination.
What?
Assassination is really powerful, especially when combined with a time trap. I think I might do that. Oh, there's the mutated Gibberlines. I knew you guys would be along. Oh my goodness. How many attacks around am I getting? 9 every 2. So I'm getting 5 in one, 4 in another. Oh my goodness. I just get slightly faster, albeit a flat 5 around.
It is done.
That makes me capable of laying down immense amounts of damage. And I do 16 to 23 and 18 to 25. How do I do... This does plus 4 damage? Just default? I did not know that. That's awesome. That makes Namara way cooler. You know what? Screw the Blade of Roses. I'm hanging on to this thing.
You are a great and wonderful being for what you have done. May the gods smile upon you forever for doing this for that creature.
So I think I should plant a time trap in this room. Backstab Gaul. Get his guards to roll in and trip it. And then start assassinating them while they're time trapped. Because they're helpless in that state. And thus, I hit every time without fail. I think there's only 2 more actual good magical items to get out of here, and that's the Girdle of Fortitude and the Heavy Crossbow of Accuracy.
I have set my trap well.
And I'm not certain how tough Gaul is. He might be able to take a hit from me. Nope. Oh.
I have hidden
Okay.
myself.
Start picking these guys off if they're not going to attack then. There they go. Ow. This way. Goodbye. Wow, that wore off quickly.
I can't carry no more. Your item is on the ground.
Pretty sure these bracers are not worth anything, really. And I do not have room to get rid of any of this stuff. Alright, but I am going to loot their cult quarters, which is going to be somewhat annoying. When I leveled up again. So yeah, 2 more spike traps, then I'll go for some death blow stuff. Get some more whirlwinds so I can use those whenever I need to. And then I'll go for like smite and power attack and whatnot. Well, I didn't need the Shield of Harmony at all. But overall, I'd say that went very smoothly. I didn't encounter any significant resistance from anything. We straight up massacred that entire area. Absolutely brutalized the quest. All those undead just got destroyed. I know it's really cheap. Like, my tactics, I don't try to claim the high ground here. I am using as dirty, cheesy, unpleasant tactics as you possibly could. But I made it clear that's the kind of run this was from the start. Thus, I hold no guilt. So now, I'm about 200,000 away from leveling up again. Having Assassination and Whirlwind, those are both really big ones, because Assassination, I think it only lasts one round, just like Whirlwind does. It's really a thief's big damage dealer ability in combat. The most powerful ones are the traps, without doubt. But the Assassination, you can lay down just a ton of damage, especially if you have, like, the Staff of the Ram. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not a particularly big min-maxer in the game. At least in this game. By the time I get weapons that people are always griping over which ones are stronger and which ones aren't, I don't know if I already did that or not, I really don't care anymore. Like, for example, you get to throw in a ball, right? And everyone is saying that Crom Fair and Karsamir and stuff like that, those aren't really the best weapons in the game. And then to lay out some basic nonsense reasons. I don't care what anyone says. Those are two of, like, the top 5 best weapons in the game. If used properly. Because the thing is, it doesn't matter what you do at the end of the game. That trap is still there somehow. It doesn't matter what you do at the end of the game. If you have things like Whirlwind Attack and Assassination, you can put down so much damage so fast that if you're using those weapons in actual combat and you have any actual combat abilities, the fight's over in seconds. It wouldn't matter if you can deal 350 damage in a round or 400.
Out with it.
Because the same thing is going to die either way. By that point, even 50 hit points is a drop in the bucket. It means nothing. And so, honestly, people griping about stuff like that, I think it's a waste of time. I have used Daystar for 2 or 3 different playthroughs. And it's still one of my favorite weapons. I don't think it's one of the most powerful weapons, although it's definitely got its very useful application. But it is one of my favorites. It's stuck with me, not that, through many adversities in many different games. Okay, so I wanted those two. Yeah, I picked up those. I don't need this or that. Nah. Don't think I'll ever use Tensor's transformation. It'd be interesting. But don't really have an interest in it. Animate Dead could have its uses, as could Cloud Kill. How does this work as well? Undetectable by divination, such as clairaudience, clairvoyance, locate object. What is ESP? I don't know what that is. I've seen that same thing used on the Greenstone amulet, and I didn't know what it meant then either. Couldn't seem to find any real answer. There it is again. I'll have to look it up more until I get the information I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm going to head off to the temple, tell them of my success. We're going to end this one there. So, this leaves us with 4 more stronghold quests left. Actually, I'm not going to end this one there. Bye-bye, Prophet. Once I'm done getting my reward, I'm going to head over to my castle and see if they have a quest for me there yet. What was I saying? Right. We have like 4 big quests left. So this is going to open up 2 more priest quests. We have 3 random encounters, not really random. We have 3 encounters left in the city. The Twisted Rune, the Slaver Lords, and the group in the sewers. I want to get those 3 and the 2 quests for the temple out of the way next
Your
episode.
return was foreseen, though what you would say is unknown.
Okay. It gave me that.
It is done.
So I plan on knocking those 5 things out next episode.
As I thought.
That might result in my death. I am a bit stronger now than I was the last time I took on Tarner and his crowd. And then of course there's the Slaver Lords, who are a pretty big hassle. But the advantage I have there is they're in separate rooms. Like, they're all actually in the same room, but there's a stairwell right next to them, and you can use that to separate their thieves and fighters from the rest if you use it cleverly. It also lets you set up things like traps on the lower floor without them being able to actually retaliate.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Let me...
Greetings, Your Grace.
Nothing at the moment. Okay, when does gold get collected into my keep? Is there anybody here yet?
Greetings, Your Grace.
Alright, fine. Well, then this one is going to end here. So there's a couple quests over at the temple. There's those 3 groups. Those are what we're going to be going for next. And once I have those taken care of, the goal will be doing the 5 flagons playhouse rescue thingy. Actually, I might do that at the end of that episode too. And then we'd be poised to head right on into the planar prison, clear that out. And then I think I would farm all the encounters out of this place. I might do that off camera, actually. Simply because I really don't care to sit there on camera resting a bunch of times, waiting for messengers and notifications. Because there's like 8 or 9 encounters, and it's literally just walk in, talk to your annoyed peasants, and then leave. That's the whole thing. We solve various problems. I would do all the good guy things of spending the most money to rectify the most problems, because it gives you the most experience. And that's just how I roll.
Yeah.
But I think I'll do that off camera, because there's no real fighting until Lord Rowanall shows up, and even then it's a very quick fight. But, yeah, so that's the plan. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. See y'all in the next one.